Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. Today we're taking a look at, from the Takara Legends line, this is Headmaster Brainstorm. And of course, so you have a little visual comparison, this is the San Diego Comic-Con version of Brainstorm, which was the first domestic release of the Brainstorm retool of Blur. It was part of that San Diego Comic-Con 2016 set. As you can see, there's a big difference in color as the Legends version is painted up to resemble the Japanese Headmaster's cartoon animation model, which is very different from any of the versions of the Hasbro Brainstorm, and also includes, as with all of their releases of the classic Headmasters from that cartoon, the repurposed Titan Master vehicle. We'll get to that in a little bit. But other than that, vehicle modes are the same. Has the same opening canopy. Figure can sit in there. You can store the blaster that was a holdover from Blur underneath. So we'll just pause and we'll take a look at the Titan Master vehicle and the Headmasters. Brainstorm's drone vehicle for the Legends figure is obviously a repaint of the Titan Master vehicle that came with Titan Master Brawn a couple of waves ago. I think this might be my favorite little vehicle from the line, and I especially like it now in these nicer seafoamish blue colors. As you can see, the figure is sitting up driving the Jeep, whereas on the Hasbro version it would be in head mode plugged into the back. The way you do that, and I'll just turn the figure upside down, is you just bend the knees back and you can peg them into the post here, for which we would use in the secondary vehicle mode, which I'll show you real quick. You just pop the vehicle out and just, if you remember, just flip these out. We'll just stop here for the midpoint because this is the blaster mode, and to be honest, this is really my favorite mode of the vehicle, and I think it's a great weapon. But just go ahead, pop that handle back up and keep flipping out the panels, turn it over, and here you have that little hover scooter thing, and you can just peg the Headmaster back in right here and go ahead and do it like that. But now let me give you a quick little look at the Headmasters and their differences in design. As you can see, the Headmasters do, while being more painted than the traditional Hasbro releases, there is a slight difference in design. The Takara Legends version has a deeper seafoamish blue color, while the Hasbro release has that seafoam green. There's also a slightly different detailing on the heads here, as you can see with the, so I'm going to bring it in here a little closer, just so you can, the Takara version right here has a paint on the top of the head, whereas the Hasbro one didn't do that. The bigger differences, though, are obviously the face designs. Now, the Hasbro version is actually closer to the original toy and American animation design, whereas the Takara Legends one is a completely different face design. And this is what was shown in the original Japanese Headmasters cartoon. So let's take a look at the figures, and I can give you my final thoughts. And here we have the figures in robot mode. Again, there's a lot of different detailing on the Takara Legends one that brings it closer to that Headmaster cartoon. One thing that really stands out, if you look at the legs here you have on the Hasbro Brainstorm those little red arrows going up, the little sticker detail here, and here you have just simple black and white bars. I do like the shade of blue overall on the Legends version, and then of course you have the black wings. Like I said, this is a very different design overall. But other than that, the same mold. You can have hold the guns there in the arms. You can use the canopy as the arm shield, or you can have it leave it on the back as I do on the Takara Legends version. Now, the big question is, which can I recommend? In terms of the mold, um, you know, yes, there's slight differences, like the head goes on a little tighter on the Takara Legends version, but that's just, differences in the mold that, yours might be looser, some might not. Just one thing I also do want to point out is that the Titan drone weapon here, that peg does not go all the way into the hand, but because the handle's on that little slider, you can slide it down and it will look like it's sitting normally. Um, but the bigger issue is for a lot of people, the Takara Legends version, as well as the San Diego Comic Con version, might be the easier to get than the mass retail, because in America, the Hasbro mass retail version of Brainstorm, which is kind of an oxymoron, is a Walgreens exclusive. Some Walgreens have it, some don't, and people are buying it up and charging it for a premium. Whereas I've seen, well, earlier in the summer, Brainstorm by himself was going for the same price as Legends Brainstorm here, which is around $40 to $45. The price has come down a little. So if you don't want to buy the full set, I would say you can get the Legends version. But if you're looking for that American toy cartoon accuracy, you might want to try to hunt down the San Diego version just to get that right head. Overall, though, I think the better figure is the Takara Legends version, just because the paint detail's a little bit better. Plus, it comes with an additional accessory, and the new head is a bonus. Although it's not as familiar to me as the Hasbro version. I got the Takara Legends Brainstorm from Robot Kingdom, and it's in stock and available now, and should be hitting other domestic import retailers soon. This is your old pal Chuck for Brainstorm and Brainstorm. We will see you next time.